Come on.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that. Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb.
Who are you on? Your club!
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yo. Hello and welcome to the Reckless Roundtable. Man United. As you can see, full house. Yeah. Let's just jump straight into it because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of opinions about this. Game reaction first. Hull City 2, Man United 0. First game of the season. Oh, what a doozy. I'm going to start with this one. I'll start quickly. Yeah. Rumors that Man United had not worked on any fitness or minimum fitness throughout this pre-season. I'm going to be quite nice and just say, let's just say we saw that in the game. We saw a lot of it in the game. I want to mention one specific player or a couple of players. Tielemans, if you're not doing 5 and 10Ks from today onwards, you're gonna annoy the hell out of me.
Should have been doing that shit since Saturday.
Well, we'll give them 1 day for rest, as they always do.
They were resting in the game.
These professionals, they have it in their contracts. This is training plus 1. You better start running. I also would be really
it's going to take him the
now,
week to do that, King K, bro.
Whatever you do, how long it takes, he has to do it now.
I am not being associated with that background this gentleman just put on.
I just saw that as well, and you just wait. You just wait there.
I'm not doing
right?
it. I'm not doing it.
That's mad.
Who's the guy in the middle? Who's the middle one?
Guess.
JJ.
And Buemo.
No, I'm not doing it.
And there's somebody else in the middle. He has like, is it? Shaw.
Of course.
Yeah, we're not finishing at 11:30 like I thought. Yeah,
I told you.
I could tell.
I don't know why you thought that was going to happen.
I don't know why.
I can tell where this is going. Actually, you know what? Just my last point. Yeah, just my last point. We always ask these questions before, but I think we need to ask the question again. Who is the fastest out of Maguire, Xerxes, Tielemans, and Casemiro? That's a little question for everyone. All right, who wants to go first in talking about the game? I don't mind who it is. Should we do Mr. Fresh Face over here, Tonio? You know what? We're gonna do Fresh Face, Antonio.
Well, I did send you. Were you able to download those graphs I sent you?
Do you know what? I just literally realized. Why did I give you first? Don't worry. Talk. I'll get it ready for you.
Okay. I feel like we weren't ready physically, mentally, tactically. Anywhere you can, like, any words you can use, we weren't really ready
ethically?
for. Well, that too. I don't say any words you can say, we weren't ready for it. I just think, like, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm not Carrick out, just to say before I say anything else, but I would be critical.
Jesus is Lord.
Why do you have to make that disclaimer? I don't understand.
I'm about to be really critical about, like.
Why is everyone making that disclaimer?
Why
I've heard
is everyone making
the
that
last few
disclaimer?
days.
I'm not understanding.
It's because people.
You can be negative without being a manager out, bro. Come on, man.
Not with our fan base. Not with our fan base.
First and foremost, why do you care what any of these fans think you mean or what you don't mean? Comprehension.
Because labels stick.
If they can't comprehend what you're saying, then that's on them. That's not on you.
Yeah, it's like people think I'm rich when I'm broke. Labels stick, unfortunately. So make sure that you
and this, you will always come back to this. Just try to get out of it.
When you get the chance, I need you to put everyone's name labels up. But when it comes to my goal, please.
Oh yeah, why is it not showing? Oh no, it might be the set up. You know what? I'm not even looking at your one. Sorry.
No. I'm saying when you get the chance. Anyway, sorry, Tony. Please.
Now, I was gonna say this is the third game in a row I saw Carey get like out coach, in my opinion, and it's the same system that's beating him. By now, I feel like he should know that system doesn't work against back three, back five, whatever you want to call it. He gets disposed. It's getting so bad that like teams are not even worried about going through the middle anymore. They're just, hey, get the ball out wide. You know their weakness. Cross the ball. They can't defend any crosses. We're gonna score. And I don't know why he hasn't figured out a way like to fix that yet. The other thing is like he set up us wrong, like attacking wise too. They have 5 defenders back there, and he put Cunha as a striker, and like Bruno also like went up there sometimes to help him out. But if you saw Cunha's map, he was nowhere near the middle, like half of the game. At one point, he was playing left back, left wing, right back. He was everywhere but like that middle. So we have no focal point. We were crossing the ball. We had 39 crosses. Who were we crossing to? There was no one in the middle like to get the ball. So we just spammed the ball into the middle, hoping we score. That wasn't going to work. Hull City had like the easiest day I've seen in a while defending because they had nobody pushing them back. Everything was in front of them. So like they just like, oh, keep the ball, 71% possession. Like, what does that matter to us? You're not going to score. And we didn't look like scoring at all throughout the whole entire game. So we need to figure that out too, because like we need another striker, or Shevsko has to stay fit, because I don't want to see Cunha in the middle anymore. I don't mind Embuemo if the game is more open too, because he does have good games. If we're like playing a team that's open, like Arsenal, I don't mind that. Chelsea, I wouldn't mind that. For example, Tottenham, I wouldn't mind that. Dorgu on the left was a disaster. One of the charts I sent Abs, he didn't win any ground duels, and you're supposed to be a left back.
Oh, okay. Which graph was that one? Because
so I have a question. Was he a disaster because he's not good in that position? Because we've seen him play that position actually be quite successful in that position, or was he a disaster because the number 9 that we were supposedly playing in the first half was trying to run all over the pitch like a chicken with his head cut off?
I think it's both, but the main reason why is he didn't have space to run in behind. And you notice when Dorgu, like his best games is when like the games are open, when like he has space to run in behind. And he lost the ball a lot of times.
So I've made a video earlier, and I'll share it at the end of the show. But so I'm in the thought process that, as you said, Dorgu needs space to operate, and I think the games. Is that me or is that someone's background kicking in? Hold on.
What are you hearing?
Yeah, it was a bit of buzzing from. So obviously, I think Dorgu should only be played in those matches where we're planning on counter-attacking. That's it. I don't think.
I agree.
Yeah. So big games where we're gonna sit back, take pressure, and then counter-attack with speed. I think Dorgu is probably one of the better players to play at that point. Also, he does go back to help Luke Shaw a lot. Whilst we've got the handicap there playing, he's gonna need all the help he can get.
And another thing is,
go on.
I was gonna say Luke Shaw. Yeah, we definitely need another left back. I don't mind a right back too, but our focus right now has to be left back. This dude lost the ball 23 times. 23 times as a left back. Bruno lost the ball 22 times. That just should put it into picture how much like Luke Shaw just didn't care about keeping the ball. You know how crazy it is to lose the ball 23 times as a left back? Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. He wasn't helping us all defensively going forward. Like, I don't know what he's useful for.
Did anyone also notice that he refuses to overlap when Dorgu's on that left? But the minute Rashford came in, all of a sudden his overlapping skills became very prevalent.
I've told you that he doesn't like Dorgu. He doesn't like playing with him. I think that's made it.
He didn't like Garnacho. But he didn't like playing with Garnacho either.
Yeah, there you go. Antonio, which image do you want me to put out first? Touch map?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
For the people in the chat, this is the scholar part of the show. Please pay attention.
Yeah, don't mind not seeing our
Oh
faces.
my god.
Thanks, Pav. Thanks, Pav. You said what I was thinking.
Yeah, go on. Explain this one, Antonio. I know it, but you know.
Okay. My biggest worry is like you see that one on the right there where it says like the 20% in the middle right, wide right. It's very obvious they're not trying to go down the middle. They see our like weaknesses and they attacked it because most of the touches was out wide, on the left, on the right, and this is very like worrisome because I'm thinking a lot of teams are gonna start playing us like this, where they're gonna either do a back three, especially like the smaller team like Ipswich now. I wouldn't doubt it that Ipswich might come out with a back three or a back five because they know our weaknesses.
Nice.
How do we stop this though? Like, how do you guys think we can stop this? My issue.
We have to match the formation.
No one wants to go back to the back three.
Yeah, good luck on that.
It's the easiest way to do it. But
I know we got back. I know we got caught out.
Can we take this down if we're just talking rather than?
Yeah.
Look at this kid. He's in the stands again talking shit. No wonder you on the bench.
What is that? That's Charles for you, man. That is Charles for you. All right, yeah. Sorry, continue.
Now, I was to say, like, it's becoming an issue now. Like, a lot of people are talking about it too. I saw Statman Dave do a video about it. I saw the reporters asking him, like, "Yo, it looks like you have an issue with these like teams that play this system. Like, what are you gonna do about it?" And he was a little bit touchy about it. Like, "Oh, like, why are you asking me these like questions and stuff?" But like, at one point, this has to come up. We could go play Ipswich next week. They I think last game they played 4-2 whatever system we played. They played the same system, so like we might look good against them, but eventually we'll come back to a team that plays this exact system and we'll get smacked. Especially Chelsea. I'm terrified of that Chelsea game that's coming up.
When is Chelsea?
Probably like late. Yeah.
We don't play Chelsea for
a while.
We don't play Chelsea for a while. We've got
bro. We gotta get through these first 5 games. You talking? You worried about Chelsea?
Because I don't think he's gonna fix it. Can you put up is it the duels one too? The duel one.
There you go.
We got bullied in that attack.
Jesus Christ.
7 wins and was it 27 losses, and that's horrible. That means like these includes like attacking duels too. So like someone trying to take somebody on. None of our attack worked. We just got manhandled. Especially Dorgo, like I said, 0 out of 4 ground duels. Konya was horrible too. 1 out of 6 duels altogether. They couldn't win the ball in the air. They couldn't win the ball on the ground. Like we were just useless as a team in attack that game. And I think it's because of the setup, but people can disagree. And then Tielemans too. Tielemans, like, I think it was a 3 out of 7. He needs to do better. That second goal came from him getting nutmeg. So he has to figure out a way like to just get better like physically. But I don't think the midfield was the biggest issue in that game for me. It was more like the out wide left backs, and also the attack didn't turn up. And also all center backs or defenders can't like.
Okay, with that statement you just made, do we start Kobe in front of Tielemans next game?
I wouldn't care. I don't think it's gonna make a difference in my opinion. Because like I said, they're not really like. There is no midfield battle happening. They're just avoiding the midfield and then like stopping it.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm gonna ask a question. What I'll do is, Pav, I'm gonna give it to you to talk about the game.
Yeah, because he's gotta go.
Yeah.
I'll keep it simple and I won't try to put the chat to sleep this early. But that game was shit, bro. That game was absolute shit. You could do all the talking we want here. I've said it for months. That backline fucking stinks.
Mm-hmm.
And don't matter what formation we're going to come up against, they're going to cost us games. Yeah, probably playing against a 3-4-3 or whatever will cost us more. But these men don't know how to defend. They don't know how to defend crosses across the floor. They don't know how to defend crosses in the air, and they definitely haven't learned from the mistakes from last year's corners, the season before that. It's the same shitty goals for the past 4, 5, 6 years. Don't matter what keeper's in goal. It's that back line. They don't know how to defend. Yeah, these midfielders we brought ain't gonna cover it up. The attack we brought, unless you're gonna sit there, go pound for pound and outscore teams, win 5-3, 5-4, or something like that. It don't matter. We need to change that entire back line. I'm sorry. Like, we overgassed Heaven. I don't know if we've overgassed Euro, because I haven't even really rated him like that, because he hasn't really shown me much. But Maguire shouldn't be there. He should be the 4th, 5th, 6th choice centre back. Unless De Ligt and Leach are there and they're fit, you can't rely on them. So we do need a whole new back line. That's all I'm going to say. There's no point even me talking about the game, because we all saw it. I'm just going to sit here and focus on that back line. It's not going to improve. Teams would exploit it even more.
One question though, when Kerr came in like the second half of the season last year, we got better defensively. But like I said, I trust Carrick and gets a back 4. It's a back 5 that I'm really worried about. We got better like as a team compact. People can't go down the middle. So I need to see like more games this year against like teams that don't play the system to make my mind up. I don't think we're as bad defensively. It's just he's getting outcoached tactically in some of these games.
Well, we still conceded a lot of goals last year. That's what you don't.
Most of them came during Amorim. Most of them came during Amorim, though.
I have a question. In all of these, since we're mentioning Carrick, where's the genius of Steve Holland? Because we heard that a whole lot last season.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a very fair point.
That is a fair point, because
isn't Johnny Evans defensive coach or the set piece
as well?
Yeah, Steve Holland as well. Steve Holland is part of that system.
He's supposed to be like the defensive minded coach.
Correct.
Because and the reason I asked that question is I was quite lucky compared to you guys. I didn't have to go through that torture. You know, I woke up, saw the score.
Oh, sorry. You think I was full game? I told everyone last week the sprint race is on for the F1 at the same time. People do not believe me when I say F1 is my first sport. I watched that, then I tuned in the game.
Then you tuned in later.
So do you know what, JJ? Do you know what's really bad?
How did Lewis do
I do self-torture, right?
I don't.
I had my own football match for my
man needs
team.
to dump Kim, bro. She is literally a hex.
Yeah. We'll get onto that later. That's for the other channel.
So I do self-torture. I was actually at my own game, coaching my own game. And then one of the players, Arsenal player, obviously, was watching the game on his phone. And then he decided to tell me the scoreline. Now, the first thing I did is when they said the 1-0, I just looked to him and said, was it a corner or a set piece? Right? Obviously, the same thing. But like, was it a free kick or was it a corner or whatever? Mm-hmm. He went, yeah, it's a corner. I said, I just nodded my head. I went straight back to doing my formation and stuff like that. And then when the second goal in, I went, same thing, isn't it? Free kick or corner. I went, yep. I said, okay, cool. Because all it thought in my head was, I knew what Hull City were going to do, right? First game in the Prem, their fans are going to be on 200% noise creation, and you knew they were going to run hard. They were going to be aggressive. They were going to get into our faces. Anyone that had watched there were some parts of the preseason where I think I mentioned it on the show before, that midfield looked soft. And it's funny because they didn't even go through the midfield. They just played around them. Right? Because everyone is soft in our team, really.
And if I could take that abs, right? Because once again, and this is not to counter Antonio's point about, the way we struggle against the back 3, against the back 5. I didn't watch the game, so I don't know the games in between the games, the way you were able to analyze it. I watched the highlights. I'm sorry. The defense was soft. That's got nothing to do with the formation in the way we considered both goals. Right, the midfield was soft. Tielemans couldn't tackle. The defense was tough. People lost their man. The basic is the way we lost the game.
They lost their man like a wife losing her husband in a brothel.
I mean, pretty much, right? Because if it had been a situation like, okay, people were getting dragged out of position, they were popping the ball into the space, and they walked their way into that goal, I'd be like, yo, this back three, back five problem. I look at strikers. There was a chance I was looking in the highlights where Mbumo had himself 1v1 against the keeper and only one defender against him, and he couldn't find a way to convert that into a goal. I find that problematic.
Do you know what? Unfortunately, I actually found that good defending, only because the player knew don't let Mbumo go to his left foot and stayed in that path to stop him. That 1-on-1, he just made sure he said, "You're not coming to your left foot.
You're coming back to
your with your right." I
agree with you, but I just look much at the lack of effort and the lackadaisical attitude. Like, we don't get up into game. Forget the formation right now.
Our defenders weren't going to do the same thing.
Right? Forget the formation, forget the tactics. Just to come and say, you know what, I'm winning my duel. Nobody's running past me, and I'm going to the basic. They need to go back to that. That is what literally needs to happen first before we go to all these, analyses and tacticals.
No, I agree with you.
Say that word again.
Analysis.
I know where he's got that from as well. Stupid Chelsea.
I've watched it way too much time, so it's in my vocabulary now.
Yeah. The only thing I could say on a tactical point of view, right? If we're going to try and play possession against this team, then you've got to be sharp and quick with your possession. You've got to pass and move the ball as fast as possible. 2 touches free. But half our players, well, let me be honest here, yeah? And before anyone says, because we always have to clear up ourselves, I don't hate Carrick, I don't hate Bruno Fernandes. Let me just say this too now, right? But we have 2 players playing at the same time that are not disciplined in staying in positions. So you have Bruno that goes everywhere. Then you have Cunha that got frustrated and went everywhere. So if you're trying to play a possession-based football, you need to know where your players are going to be, where they're standing, if they're actually in view for the pass, right? Like, you can't get that. The amount of times I saw Santos get the ball and he looks and he's like, I don't see where my next pass is. Then he goes back, passes it backwards. Because imagine, we had 90% pass accuracy this game.
I don't know why. That's one of the things. I don't understand why people say he had a bad game. I don't think he had a bad game. He didn't have a wow game, but he didn't have, for me, he was when he got the opportunity to pass forward, he made some really good passes. Like, he made some really good, he made some really good passes to Mbeumo. He made some really good passes. I can't even say he passed to Cunha because I didn't even know where Cunha was on the pitch.
Yeah, don't get me started.
You can't bring him up. It's hate when you and I talk about him. Don't do that.
Oh no. Hold on. People are changing.
No, I'm not. Hey, that ship sailed. Go fuck up and find a different boat.
You can only say it when it's fashionable, bro. You can't say it until it's fashionable to say it.
So for me, that kid, he might have given the ball away or he might have done, but what he's supposed to be doing on the pitch, he did. It's Tielemans that didn't do what he was supposed to be doing. Cunha falling back where Bruno is supposed to be when you're supposed to be either a false 9 or a 9.
I have to say, I've never seen more stupidity in my life than Cunha dropping into a 10, Bruno going into us a 9, and then we're crossing the ball for Bruno to win a header against 3 humongous centre-backs on there.
It makes no sense.
It made no sense. And then the only time we actually flooded the box, and it could have been dangerous, is when Maguire had the best cross of the game on our end. Harry Maguire. That shouldn't even be here. That's literally only playing because the other 2 centre-backs that are meant to be starting ahead of him are never fit. That's the only reason Maguire has a career at United for the last 2 seasons, because the other guys can't be fit. It's annoying. Riri, do you want to finish up
Vibes has
your
asked
view
you
on
a
the game?
question. If you can answer that for him.
No,
please.
don't worry. No. Let me get to that part. Let me go first. I'll get
No,
to,
I mean,
don't worry. I'll get to that question.
to finish up.
I gotta go back.
Yeah, I know you do.
If you're asking
Pav,
about Mbappe,
by the way, was Pav finished?
Oh no. I will. Oh no. I will be talking about Booty the Stallion. Don't worry. because a certain Marcus Rashford made more impact in 20 minutes than Booty holded, and Mateus Cook holded the entire game. But really sorry, I'm jumping ahead. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead, because my ear is the same amount of ear that you have. So it's I don't.
I need. Sorry,
This morning's show pissed me off. I'm going to say this. The last hour of this morning show legit pissed me off. JJ, when I said this fan base is sepsis, I meant it. And this morning show definitely solidified that statement.
Oh, I have a team ready for Ipswich as well, by the way, Abs, if you don't mind.
Okay. All right. Not really devil's advocate here, yeah. Just out of interest, if someone says to you, because I did mention it on my video, right? I have watched majority of the game from preseason. If Carrick had decided to continue playing with that teams or the guys that played the most from preseason, would any of you moaned about it? I'm not going into whatever I heard this morning, because what I heard this morning made me log in, and I had no plans of logging in this morning. Right? Let's just go to the beginning. Let's just go to the very simple part. If he had somehow stayed with a team that has played the most games in preseason, which will probably be the fitter team, the more awake one, the more alert one, would you have complained about it? Because that's the only question I really wanted to ask.
I personally wouldn't have. I personally wouldn't have. If they had come on and shown more impetus than what we saw, I have no complaints. My biggest complaint in that game is that we came out like we were still in preseason, like it was a friendly.
I vehemently disagree. Everyone would have complained about it if we'd gone with that preseason. If we'd gone with the preseason, not the one against AC Milan, if he'd gone again with the other teams that had played preseason, like
you mean Dorgu?
So if he had said Dorgu, Xerxes, and Mbuemo, you would have had an issue with that one.
Yeah, because that's not, because for me that's not our best team. That's number one. I'm being honest. Like I've seen what.
I listen, guys. This is a proper conversation, not the dross we had this morning.
I am being totally honest, because I've seen what this team is like with Bruno Fernandes. Vibes and I were fully like everyone thought they were throwing us down the pit, throwing us down the river when we were getting yo talk to your player in September. Then all of a sudden, every motherfucker jumped on the ball and he became everyone's player when he broke the assist record. Yeah, right. Everyone. Yeah. So everyone knows. So I know what this team. I know what this team looks like.
Listen, I just want to say, I want to stop you right there. All the brown people supported Bruno. Okay, just so
but like, I'm just talking. You left that group. I'm just talking about who got added. But my point being is, I have seen what this team looks like without Bruno Fernandes. People forget what this team looks like without Bruno Fernandes, and yet this is. And my point is always. This is the only fan base. This is the only fan base in the world. This is the only fan base in the world that can have the Premier League Player of the Year, potentially the PFA Player of the Year, and arguably the best number 10 in the last 18 months, and still say he's the problem of Manchester United. Yeah. So okay. Yeah.
Let me clarify. Right. I'm not going to that point. I'm just saying.
Like, no. This is all encompassing point, because it goes on from this morning stuff. So for me, right, you have to play him, right, because he is the best player. Because if we'd gone with that team in preseason, and we played half of what we played like yesterday, do you imagine what their crash outs would have been?
Watch, can I ask you a question? Because, and this might be, hindsight and everything like that. Before I start Konya as a striker, I rather play what's his
That's
name?
the big one. Honestly, that's the
I
big
rather
one
play Dogu as a right winger and Shea Lacey as a right winger, so I can put Konya as a left wing and Umbumo plays through the middle. I will do that before playing Konya through the middle, because we've known this. You guys said it better. He's a failed striker. So why was that being forced? Right? Every other selection, I wouldn't even touch that. It's just that front line not having a focal point of attack. And apart from the AC Milan game was the only game that Konya actually played through the middle. And I remember when we came, we said he only stayed there just to get minutes.
And this
is why.
But this is
go on, because I'm going to add to this.
Right, because this is my other argument. Well, firstly, I've seen wrap up. Of course, Bruno can get subbed off. There's been many times I've said he's totally shit.
Take him out.
And stuff like that.
Literally.
Yeah. If he's shit, he's shit. He should have gone off. But then again, we could have made 9 changes against Wolves. Sorry, not Wolves, Hull, and it wouldn't have changed anything. Right. My point about specifically Cunha is, and when we signed him, is, he's going to be the replacement 9. He's going to be a secondary 9. Because when we were playing the 3-4-3, it wasn't working. It wasn't working the 10. We have all seen how he looks centrally. He cannot play centrally. Historically, he has shown he cannot play centrally. His worst football is when he plays centrally. If he plays off the left, or the right, cool. At least he gets some production. He cuts in, drops across. He works hard up and down. If you had to, I don't know, and I don't know how you can play Xerxes all preseason and he cannot see the pitch in the first game of the season when he's arguably been the best player during
in the
preseason.
preseason.
Someone make that make sense, any of you.
Right. So that's the point I wanted to jump on right from the off. Cunha has only played 45 minutes or so, right, against AC Milan.
And is that last season's tax?
I don't even know. But again, Carrick is a very stubborn manager. He's not too similar to Ruben and Ten Hag in that he does like to stick to what he likes.
And he sticks to who he likes.
Yeah, and Dogu is a perfect example of that, because I would have thought he wouldn't have played Dogu. But again, if we're looking at it from preseason, there is no way Cunha starts this game. Whether on the left, whether down the middle, there is no way he starts this game. Because in the 45 minutes he played against AC Milan, he was horrendous. Probably the worst player on the pitch because he went missing. Funny enough, exactly what he done AC Milan is exactly what he done this game. Just walked around to different places.
He's everywhere, but
he even got in the way of Bruno sometimes.
But that's why I have a problem with people coming down so hard on Dorgu, because even Dorgu was trying to get into the box to get those crosses that came into the box or the passes that came in. He's the one that should have been in the box, but he was nowhere to be found.
Nowhere near
in that 6-yard
Bruno was
box.
taking his space.
Nowhere. So Dorgu was the one that had to cut in and try to get into the box for the not crosses but passes that were coming into the box. It's crazy.
And that's where I go, Carrick, or your coaching staff, whoever.
But you
it is
see that, but for him, Abs, for a coach, and you are a coach. For a coach, if you see that this player that you put in the 9, that you put down on paper and presented it to whoever, the match people, that this is your 9. If for 45 minutes you're sitting there watching him run around everywhere else but where he should be, why would you still bring him on in the second half?
I don't know. But he did that last season too.
I can't understand it. Like I understand behaviors of some managers where they're going to stick to something no matter what. They're going to stick to a player or plan no matter what. But when it goes wrong, or when it's clearly gone wrong, even if you don't like Xerxes, listen, I'll be honest, right? There, and I know it's just a really miniature version of what I'm talking or what we're discussing here with Man United. I'm always going to pick the person that's been playing in preseason ahead of someone that's coming back from a World Cup or holiday or anything, because your match sharpness is higher than theirs, right? There's only a couple of people in this world that I would break the rule for. CR7, Messi, Neymar. Outside of that, everyone, you're going to have to get your fitness back and work yourself into this team. I have no idea what Cunha has over Carrick. And I think Carrick, in his head, he probably thought the pluses of starting Cunha outweighs the negative of his lack of fitness. And that's an issue. And actually, yeah, go on.
I was gonna say, do you think like it was also like a sign of like I'm not taking this team seriously? Because they look like they weren't prepared either.
I think that's all of them.
I think that was all the players.
I think that's from the coaching. To be honest, that starts with my opinion, my experience. That starts with the coaching staff, right? Not amping you up for the game and stuff like that. Riri's mentioned it earlier that Varane only talked about for the big games. You got all the talent out of the world, and a fair amount of those players are still here.
Mm.
They have gone up to Hull and gone. They are not on our level. We can play at 65-70%, and they will collapse when Man United. Then they got punched in the mouth. And none of them knew how to react. This is all my opinion.
This is a cultural problem with this club. This has been here since Ole. This has been here since Ole. Like Jose it was half and half, but since Ole, this idea that we can walk through small teams has not left this fucking team. Squad and players have gone.
But you know the way that shows the most is set piece. Getting beat by your man.
No one knows how to defend, man.
That is that is where you have to, because I don't even think they were doing zonal marking or things like that. It is you and your man, and please stop trying to hug and kiss your teammates. That is not your responsibility. It's got to stop.
Do you know how stupid that little bit was as well? None of them were going to stop that guy from scoring. They weren't even close anyway, because once that ball rebounded, Ajayi was on it instantly. They were still going to be 2 seconds behind. What on God's green earth makes you hug your own player?
There were two All-City players that would have gotten, if Ajayi didn't get to it, there was another player right behind him that would have gotten to it before any of our defenders get there.
Even if Maguire didn't hold Mazzarri back, he was never making it because he froze like a statue. He just went out. Then Maguire hugged him, and I replayed that 3 times because I was just thinking. I know everyone said Maguire, but none of them were making that anyway. But I just replayed it again to go. What was your thinking? What was your thinking?
The thing is, the Maguire thing is the antithesis because no one wants to talk about him. But Heaven was dog shit at the.
He was awful.
Oh yeah. He froze.
Losing. Was it McBride he lost who took the shot? Right.
Yes.
McBurdy
or whatever his name is. Everyone was singing this.
Lemons made he made a very, very, very good save. Mm-hmm. And in that moment, you can't begrudge the goalkeeper for not getting to the rebound because you expect one of your 9 defenders generally who are stood in the box for one of them to react.
Yep.
None of them did. Again, and I guess this is where I assume we'll get to it later, but this is where my issue has always been with this weird obsession we have of signing they must be prem proven and not talent, right? If you are good, if you are an elite talent, you sign elite talent. We are constantly trying to sign in my opinion, mid to mid higher range from clubs that finish fourth, fifth, ninth, 10th, 12th, and stuff like that. And if you keep on signing that level of player, your team eventually becomes
Where
that
that becomes.
level.
Do you know what?
In my again, my opinion, you guys are more than happy to counter my opinion.
I mean, there
Disagree
are
or
there are
whatever.
you know
outliers.
you know
There
what
are
simple
outliers,
question
but
is?
the
my
majority are that.
Do you know what a simple question is for everyone, even the guys in the comments? So just ask yourself, how many people in our team is world class? How many people are close to world class? How many people are even like, if not even really the best of the business, but top 5 in their position in Europe? Not even saying the world, in Europe, right? Now let's stretch it even more. Top 10. Because if you have none of these players to carry the rest of them up, when Alex Ferguson was buying these players from leagues and all the rest of that, they were usually the best in their position there, and he already had the best in the position here, so they can pick him up. They can pick them up.
Yo, Abs, if anybody in the chat answer that question by saying more than one world-class player, they need to stop talking about football for the rest of their life.
100%.
Like, seriously. Apart from Bruno, every other person that we have doesn't make it into top 10 of anything world. Period.
Yep. Right.
It's
Let me read these super chats before we move on. Welcome, Charles. I don't know if this is a question or just a statement.
Goalkeepers better than Lamens, though.
Hold on 1 second, Charles. Abs, if Heaven / Maguire are not good versus Hall, shit defense. Well done. By the way, I don't think Martinez and De Ligt would have done that much better. But listen, let me not start agendas. Let's just hold out for a second. I know it's just the first game, maybe not panic, but tactically, what the hell does that mean? I have no idea. I worry for us in long term. Amino again, Riri. I would have Amas over Shaw versus Hall.
We appreciate the super chats, people. Thank you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, thank you for that, Amino. At
Wait,
one
Riri,
point,
you're
would you
muted
be
if you're
concerned about Carrick? Right. So this is his.
Not after game one. Not after.
No,
game one
after game one. I'm trying to think of what did I give Amarin actually? Yeah, December. We'll start with December. No, because Amarin's first official season where it started with preseason, I said to December would decide what we're going to do. December is when he got sacked for talking too much. So I'll do the same with Carrick. December. God knows what we'll be out of by then, or we might be actually stronger by then. We don't know. So let's see. Thank you very much for the super chats. Please keep them coming. Also, likes.
Yeah, Amino, good job on the donation, bro. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for that, man. And we've got 49 likes, guys. Let's see if we can get up because at 1.65 people are watching. So let's see if we can break 55.
Charles, did you come on stream to sleep?
I'm awake. But,
he's awake. He's awake. Actually, Charles, before we fly on to the next topic, let's just have your little bit on the game itself.
I got nothing to say, mate. We lost the whole city. That's it. This is game week 1. I saw field tilt. I saw percentiles, and I don't. It's okay. Let's just move on.
Oh, big man, you want to say
man.
man.
I want to say so much, but I'm trying to just be calm.
No.
We don't do calm on this show. We know,
bro. We brought
give
you
us that world class
bro.
Info,
We brought you in the 41st minute, bro. You even came in before halftime. Come on, let's go.
Let me ask Charles a question.
Unheard. What's the question now?
Charles,
tell me about the game. Tell me about the tactics. Tell me about the players.
Tactics.
Yeah, do you feel like calm because you think like we'll be fine?
He said tactics. Yeah, let's go. Tactics
against Hull City. Ollie McBurney, tactics. Paddy McNair, tactics. Players were not fit. Who cares? No, okay, let us be real. Who cares? Who here actually gives a shit, bro? If this was last season, we would be saying our youngsters should be beating Hull City. But then I'm
I
hearing they were not match fit.
But hang on, even I, before the start of the season, I said that our youngsters should be able to roll up and beat Hull City. That doesn't
Yeah,
change.
you see what I'm saying? But I guess, man, I don't know. Somebody said the tactics is what made us fail to beat Hull City. I said tactics that gives us more touches in their box, 70% possession. Basically, everything you need to score a damn goal. And these players couldn't put the ball in the net. And it's tactics, brother. Everybody, we got PFA's best. We got the best Brazilian. We got the up and coming Brazilian with 10 goals in League 1. They told me he was a goal getter. We got the. I'm surprised the way people are talking right now because Waj asks, which midfielders do we have that is top 5 in their position? I swear people told me Tillemans was top 5 in the Prem. All of a sudden, man, them are quiet. All of a sudden, man, them are quiet.
Wait, I thought you said it was first game. I thought you said it was the first game, though.
No. This is why I said I don't want to start because I'm just going to go everywhere. Mandem told me Tillemans was top 5. Mandem told me Tillemans has been the best thing since bloody knows what. But they asked everybody a simple question nobody could remember. I'm hearing it is only Bruno. God is great. I'm hearing Harry Maguire versus this and that. Brother, Ajayi and them man, bro. What are we saying? What are we?
Game of efforts, man. Was with Charles. It's a game of effort.
In the match, yeah, I saw Ollie McBurney moving. This can't be the same Sheffield on Ollie McBurney. No. This can't be the guy. How many years removed? I went to Google. This brother is the same Ollie McBurney, and he's moving to everyone. Man ran from the defense through. He ran. Ollie McBurney got no pace whatsoever, none. But he ran. And man, them are telling me tactics, bro. We can't play against the back 5. We can't beat Hull City because of tactics, or we can't beat Hull City because 3 out of 11 players on the pitch were not match fit. Come on, guys. What are we doing here? Who on that? Bruno Cunha. Okay, who else? Who else has that excuse? We can't carry 9 man. Sorry, we can't carry 2 man against Hull City. 2. This ain't even about signings, brother. Loud the signings. This is Hull City. Who cares? What are we doing here? We can't beat Hull City. We need signings. Even if it was the carbon copy team we played last season, nobody changes. We need signings to beat Hull City.
What is that?
Wait
Wait
a fucking minute. What have I just read?
Why are you asking? Hang on, why are you asking me?
What the fuck have I just read? 1 second. First of all, let's just tackle one sensible question first, right? Did any one of us have us to lose this game in the loud? I wanted to put that we would lose.
I had 2-1, 2-2. That's what.
I wanted to put that we'd lose for some weird reason, but I went 2-2 instead. Right?
Yeah. You guys were the ones that said we could lose. So
I said we could lose. Now I don't really know what to do with this question. Riri, I think I'm going to let you answer this. Right?
Let me just read the question.
You know what?
Yes,
I've been wanting to say this.
No.
Let the show start, and then Watch can read the question.
I'll read the question. Do we need a BLM defense given we have a BLM midfield? Now, for those who aren't aware what BLM stands for, generally, unless it means something else, from what my interpretation, it means Black Lives Matter. So the question he's asking is, do we need a Black Lives Matter defense given we have a Black Lives Matter midfield? Now, I don't know what a Black Lives Matter midfield is, so I'm going to let the more qualified people on the panel speak for.
We could ask Black Antonio. You
know what? Yes, but
oh my word, JJ.
Shots fired. I hear it.
I am. My first part of the answer is, what the fuck do you mean by that? I'm sorry. You kind of ticked me off. I ain't going to lie to you.
Nah, I'm
What do you mean by that, bro?
With all seriousness, you don't gotta send a super chat, bro. But clear up what you meant by that statement, bro. Because
No, you do have to send the super chat.
You have to pay for this one.
You no. Send the super chat and clarify what you mean.
Don't let me start tonight. What the fuck do you mean by that, bro? I need you to answer that.
Listen,
Vibes is so dumb,
you can't put black players, bro.
Black players
as an explanation, right? I beg.
Man said strength.
Just
strength.
Just stop.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
That's the heavy bulls I was talking about.
Right. Sorry. No. I'm moving on. Strength,
you know.
Do you know what? The worst thing is,
No, but in all seriousness, though, that is the release valve that we needed on this show after Charles.
He really said East Indian Ocean Company 11. That's what he said.
And then you know the worst thing is. Look at the picture for the next. Look for the next topic. Speaking about black players, we're signing one.
That's the BLM impact, bro. That's the BLM impact. Shall we?
Wait, yo, just cut it before you cut it.
Nah. Oh my God. I beg you pick up the next super chat. You're digging. The hole that you're digging, my brother. It's bigger than the that. Oh my God.
Do you know what? Charles, do you wanna tackle this one? Wait, no, not this one. No, do you want to tackle this one?
I don't.
I refuse. I'm not reading it.
I feel like
don't worry. Don't worry.
You want me to read it? I'll read it.
I'll read it. No.
You read it? Okay, you read it.
I'm good. So Amino says, bro, I assume he's talking to you, Abs. I need young players who are athletic. Now, I think we deserve better. Might be a better person.
I feel like when I read that, I didn't really like. You need what?
What is YAM?
YAM.
Is that an acronym? Is that an acronym for something? Or
what's that acronym for?
I just imagine him with his headset lying down with that. He needs YAM. I can't.
I'm going to Urban Dictionary for these. What is YAM?
You're going where?
Urban Dictionary. I don't think that's
going Urban Dictionary.
I swear YAM means strength.
He means too much.
Doesn't it mean like strong?
Oh my God.
I know what it means. I mean
English.
Yeah.
Yams means something different. What I know, you know what?
That's what I'm saying. Yams is different. To
Yams
is yams. You understand the yams?
Basically, he wants a top tier AFCON player. Power, strength, speed.
Man, listen, I'm going to say he forgot the Dashin, okay? The Yam and Dashin players he's trying to say, basically.
All right. By the way, Larry, thank you for this super chat as well. Low-key, I had a lowdown of my tactical concerns. I wanted to talk about it, but Charles is absolutely right. It is way deeper than that with us. Disgraceful performance.
Tactics, bro. 2026.
Right, just so we could get back to business.
Charles, if we had some young players,
if we had some young players, who knows? If we have some young players.
No Edo, bro. Just change young.
If we had just young players. Yeah, you could do greatness.
There you go. He's timed that perfectly because anyway, all right. Let's try to discuss this.
You're welcome, Amina.
Oh my God, how quickly did you do that? Wait. Sorry. Brother.
Hey.
Tinnemans don't count.
You don't count?
Hey,
Tinnemans don't count.
hey, yo. What one? How?
You know what? Sorry.
I just want to know.
Wow.
No, I really
Colorism on
wanted
the
to,
mains, you know.
to discuss white elements doesn't count. Why did he run?
Colorism on the mains.
Like, damn, I really
We
wanted
do
to
it,
know why
though.
he thought that.
Wow.
Like, bro.
Wow.
Anyway, so Belabor,
fearless leader, bro.
Right?
Belabor's got
Right,
number
Charles?
20.
Fearless leader.
Right,
Like,
right, Charles?
what?
We can only go down from here, Charles.
That's the level. Like, we.
I mean, I'll give you a hint. Just look at his hair. Anyway, let's move on. Belabor.
Wow.
Nah, that was nasty.
Ladies and gentlemen, if anything does offend you today, direct all your emails to Sky Sports. That's Sky
No, wait,
Sports.
Shut up. You're affecting money. Shush.
He's affecting money. Calm. He's the one affecting money.
You're not.
Okay then.
You don't
You're
know about
not.
coolie people, no?
Hey, yo, whoa, time out. Cause you got a couple. This dude, right? Nah, you got. I'm taking over the show for everybody in the chat who Abs has offended this afternoon. We apologize.
Brother, the tactical talk has overloaded brains.
It is not the views of the rest of people on this panel. Abs has his own views.
I sent everyone a video this morning of what Abs hears when Pav and I speak. And it's clearly it's the same. Clearly, it's the same for me.
Hey, nah, don't do that. Don't add extra charges on my head. Don't do that.
I just know that the person that is happy is not on the stream today is calling, man.
Nah, calling wouldn't count still. That's crazy. Calling wouldn't count.
Bro, do you understand? Like, that is derogatory, like saying the N-word.
Like, Abs.
Do you know that, Charles? Do you know that's derogatory, like saying the N-word?
Whoa, I didn't know. Wait, hold on. My people didn't tell me that.
Yes,
it's basically like saying they don't belong.
No, hold on. Wait,
take it from the brown people in the chat. That is
like saying they don't
hold on. Why?
What
do you mean different say that all the time?
I mean, in fairness, Abs did tell me to go surf the sand dunes back with my own country.
Wow.
That's what so it's like.
Oh, come off it, man. You man believe in that. Seriously.
I mean, brother, your track record isn't really speaking for you right now.
Bro.
You need to understand your priors. We can't believe anything.
You actually believe in that crap. Anyway, sorry, it's all jokes. Let's talk about our signings, people.
For future, that is the Indian derogatory word as the N-word is to blacks.
That is, let's not do this conversation here. We'll talk after this. Because I was in. Anyway, cool. Please don't lie on the mains.
Kicking me out. Kicking me out after I said what I said and you said what you said is genuinely an insane look for you. Just gonna put that
Exactly.
Continue.
Abs, you're batting a million today, bro. Like, I'm telling you.
Do you know what? I don't know. Maybe I had to just get out the frustration out in a different way. Anyway, do apologize. If anyone's offended, I do apologize. Right? It was all meant to be
take your profit. It's crazy. That comment is crazy. Put that comment up.
Which one is that?
Put the comment and take your profit. Just put up in the chat.
Antonio right now is thinking about his professional career going down like
I didn't see that. Where's that one?
See it?
It's under Harpy's comment.
Yes.
Before David T's where it says #reform abs.
That's crazy.
Wait, which one?
I'll read it out. It says abs. It says abs
That's
saying
R10. I didn't say R10. I said take your
It
profit.
says abs saying they're in the right crayon color.
The person is the idiot person that's put that is right here. You know. This is fucking idiot. Anyway, let's move on, people. Right, that 11:30 has come around so quick. Anyway. So yes.
That's
whoa. What are you guys doing?
That's all it says.
Stretching the neck muscle.
What you guys doing? Why? Why?
Why you Abs, why you laughing, bro?
He's laughing the most.
Because you know what's so fun? Anyway, I can't. There's nothing I'm gonna say that's gonna sound right after everything that just happened. So I'm trying to. Let's just stop.
Bro,
and look at this idiot going on as well.
Bro.
this comment is so dumb.
Listen, Abs, just say you want a key. Abs, just say you want a key manan, yeah, and a chicken tikka masala, and we can move on.
Hold on. This comment did not come from me. The beginning comment came from Aminor. I don't know how to explain it. Let's just keep it that way.
So you and Aminor.
So Aminor, the
what
brown
started
person, say something,
the
and
brown
your
person under the bus.
retaliation was against the brown people. Got it.
Anyway, go on.
I mean, brother, your track record is not speaking for you right now. Ipswich Town.
No, this was the right one. I was gonna say Believer.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, so Believer. One BBL BLM player.
Not BBL.
Whoa.
We only have one of those.
You know what? You know the thing is, no. You know why I said BBL? Because this donor over here put Booty Crew and put Believer in earlier, bro.
We only have one of those.
Change your background. No, Charles, you may not have seen it. Change your background to what you put earlier. JJ.
What did I put earlier?
The Booty Crew. Go on, put it.
Booty
Crew.
Me?
You. Don't worry. You stay there.
So Charles, he had one. He had the background up. It didn't say BLM. It said Booty Crew, and Believer was part of it. Not Believer. Mbemo was part of it.
Oh, okay, okay then, cool. Because I was like,
he had Luke Shaw as well, and I swear he had Believer on the right hand side.
Pav.
No, why am I scoping man's
don't blame him, man.
No. You see, Charles. You see this one. See?
No, so.
Charles, guess who's in the middle, bro?
Luke, no. Luke, big man, show, bro.
Burger King show.
Everything.
All right. So
let
me quickly go back to being serious.
You started off with the sign.
Just for a moment.
What's your thoughts on
with Believer being added to our midfield?
You mean our injury room?
Wow. I don't think he's injured.
Midfield.
I actually don't think he's injured, by the way.
I actually don't think he's injured either.
But man, them swore he was not coming back to after international break.
I think he pulled an Isak, to be fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
If he did, okay, well to you. Because
and I also think Brighton allowed it because it's better to not play him if he's not focused. I mean, you saw their result with their focus team 4-0. So probably they allowed it as well.
Yeah,
right?
If the talks were of what was that show, Antonio, that you guys were talking about his mother and the funeral? Was that a member show?
Yeah, it was a member show.
Yeah, there was talks on a member show recently about the fact that his father didn't let him go home for his mom's funeral last year or 2 years ago or something like that. And subsequently, they feel like that played a huge part in like how his form fell off last season because of all the personal turmoil that he was dealing with from that particular experience.
But you know what's crazy about that, right? You know, everyone talks about his form and such, but you know, in his defensive duties, he was very much let's do percentiles. He was in the 88th percentile. He was high in terms of defensive win, duels, and all the rest. It's like he did his defensive job, but he didn't.
No, the defensive job the defensive job didn't suffer, but his offensive duties.
Yeah.
For Brighton
it's good to know that he could still do a job, something, when the other aspect is not working.
Well, but according to Vibes, if Vibes is being serious, he's saying his injury is actually and he'll probably not be available till after the international break.
Yeah, that's what I'd be hearing. Everyone says he's not available until.
So you guys need to strap in, strap on, because it's going to be Tillman, Santos, Kobe in that midfield.
Well,
Who are we playing next?
based on
Ipswich. We have to win.
Yeah. No, okay, so
wait, JJ left.
We've got he had to. His time in it. So now we've got him as reinforcements. Now the key question is, that's it for midfield. Most likely, that's it for midfield. I don't think we're going to get anyone else. But is there a point now that Ineos should, other than looking at left back, we should be looking at one or two other positions? Now, I don't like saying this because there's most highly going to be it's going to feel like a panic buy anyway. But do you think there's a there's a job for them to go and look for, let's say, a centre back, for instance, or maybe a second striker? Do you think there's space for that? I'll start with you.
I personally want a left back. I've been saying it. I've been saying since last year, since the year before. Can we get a left back? Can we get a left back? Can we get a full back? Can we get a back? Can we get something to replace Shaw?
Yeah, the only issue is that the one that we've been linked to now, because Lewis Hall has died.
He's not coming. Based on that game yesterday, I saw, I don't think he's coming.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But the person
why are we only looking in the Prem? I'm sure there's a good left back out there.
We're looking at Barcelona's left back.
Oh, that kid I saw Mena.
But my biggest problem with him
did a video today on that actually.
But my biggest problem with him is his injury record.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's as bad as
apparently
Luke Shaw.
He's injury prone.
I'm sure his injury record is as bad as Luke Shaw. I might be wrong. Oh, okay, hold on. Antonio Robertson has been mentioned today.
He's okay, but he's 30, bro.
Yeah, he's 29, isn't he? I don't know.
He should be 30 now. I think last I checked, he was 30. It's just.
Well, yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Antonio, you go next because you answered enough for a while.
I was gonna say,
my bad, 29. You were right.
I was gonna say a striker, but I mean, tactics don't matter, so we should just keep playing Jersey up front, and that should be fine. I'm kidding. Left back too. I want a left back or a second striker because I need that. I think Carrick will still do what he does, Cunha, or one more down the middle until we get a second striker. Jesus. So that's the only way to stop that from happening.
Just quickly, guys, this story about Ahmad's injury, is it really going to be
6 weeks or 6 days? We don't know.
Okay.
If he's in the squad, on Sunday, it was mine. If he's not in the squad on Sunday,
he might be triggered in this. Because for some reason, I think I heard 6 to 8 weeks or something, and that's just
that's what I heard too.
Yeah, and then people started saying it's 6 days.
Okay, well, I hope it's 6 days rather than anything else.
So the thing is, for me, I still want a left winger.
Rashi didn't give you enough. No.
I'd move Rashi up top as your second. I'd move Rashi into the 9 as your secondary striker.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say you have a problem with Cunha in the 9 and then you put Rashi there. Come on.
But Rashi won't do what Cunha's doing, bro.
Rashi will stay. The difference between Rashi and Cunha.
I feel like it's a different kind of shit, but it's still shit.
But I know
neither
Rashi
one of them wants to play as a striker.
Rashi's best season under Ten Hag was that left wing striker.
Yeah.
Cunha has whereas I've said it before, Cunha's consistently shown in Germany, in Spain, and in England. He can't play up front. Cunha is a much better winger than he is centrally.
That's actually a very good question for
me, the priority is to get I want an elite attacker. I've always wanted an elite attacker. I want an elite attacker since last year. I've always said that because I don't think we're getting the left back, which is why I want an elite attacker.
You know what my issue is? Yeah. What is an elite attacker at this point? Because I've seen Mandem win the league with fucking Doku. I've seen Mandem win the league with Madueke. with Martinelli, with Trossard. I've seen Manden win the league with utter dross compared to what we have.
Yeah, but they won the league for doing other things, though.
Yeah, no. Well, what things? Because you look around the pitch in more ways than none. We have players that are just as good or even better.
All right.
Yet our results are always.
Okay, first of all, let me just tackle this quickly, right? Crash, bro, fucking amazing what you've just done there, yeah?
What did he do?
Gifting out
Yeah,
20,
man. Big up Crash.
20 memberships.
If you got a
Fucking
membership
amazing.
from Crash, please say thank you.
Yeah, man.
I think
Thank you
Crash
very much.
should shave his head for us losing to Hull City, but that's me. By
How
the
do
way.
you know Crash has an afro still?
I'm just saying, if he shows us his bald head, I put my hands up.
Wow.
I don't even know where that's come from.
You.
Crash, thank you for that. But yeah,
Don't
what
worry.
were you gonna say to what Charles was just saying?
But I was gonna say, Arsenal won the league because of an elite defense. They did go 1-0 in some games. In some games, they mashed people up. But in other games, it was, like West Ham when it was squeaky bum time. It was grind, and then by hook or by crook, they'll defend out because everyone said defensively, like especially the centre back and goalkeeper pairing last season, that was the best in the league, and people were saying arguably the best in Europe, and for all intents and purposes, if it wasn't for I forgot who gave away the penalty against PSG, I'm so sorry, but if it wasn't for that, generally it was working in the Champions League final. PSG really didn't create anything up until the penalty. Then the game opened up because they had to. So, and then you say Mandem with Doku, they got the cyborg up front. You know what I'm saying? No, I like. Come on, you ain't gonna say the cyborg. You ain't gonna say the cyborg.
I'm not gonna say that, but it's like.
But Charles, my point. So Charles, my point is that there is one or two elite players, right in the sort of in the quote unquote important position, and I know it'll go back to Bruno.
We got our own.
Yeah, and I hear that, but that's why for me you need two elite players to win something. That's always been my opinion.
Yeah, my own thing is I understand the two elite players, but I guess I'm talking more like general because there's been a period where we had like Pogba and Bruno in the midfield together. I would say that was two elite players, but it was shite. There was a time we had Zlatan, Pogba, Lukaku, is it who else did we have in the wings? Basically, we had enough players where you could say like two or three.
It was Martial and Rashford on the wings.
Yeah, but during that time, so you got to remember,
I'm sorry,
like, City had more elite players though.
Well,
go ahead.
Do you know when we had Pogba and Bruno, they didn't play enough together that time because Pogba was usually always injured. So you can't turn around and say it was trash because when they played together, we won a lot of games.
It was trash. Like Pogba didn't miss like half of the season.
Nah, Pogba missed hard.
It was because of Pogba's injury we even bought Bruno. Because in the summer we didn't want to buy Bruno because he gave the ball away too much.
Charles, the season we finished second, Pogba missed like 3.5 months, man. Like Pogba, I think people forget like
that was the he usually goes from December to like February. That one is standard. Like,
but in the English season, December and January, always you make and break just because of how many games are in because you're playing a game every 3 or 4 days, and then when they played, people want to put them against each other. When they played, them man were in sync together. Like
100%.
Remember the Leeds game, the opening game of the season.
Brother, I remember everything with Greenwood, Martial, Rashford, Bruno, Pogba. I remember the whole joy that we had during the Kinney. But I don't know. It just feels like everybody does like one thing and it works. We do it whatever period we do it in. It never goes right for us.
I
It's
think the
always like
difference is like Charles, real quick. During that time, you said like we had Pogba and them. City had like at least 5 elite players. I would say. I think Arsenal finally won because last year like the league wasn't that good. Let's be honest,
Don't
and they had
tell
like the
Arsenal
best
fans
team
that.
out of everyone else. So that's why like it looks like
No, but Charles, when you think Charles, about it, the man had Aguero, the man had Silva.
no, that's what I'm allowing it because City, they probably
Right.
did. They had KDB at the time. They had company. They had
Mahrez.
They had
They either had Sane and Sterling or Mahrez and those. I think Mahrez and Sterling.
Either
right?
ways,
It
at
was-
that time they were crazy. So
yeah, it
you
was
can,
mad. Peter,
definitely
welcome.
give that one.
You know what? Let me give you your bit to discuss. Obviously,
Carrick
Belaber's
looking
incoming.
like Carrick though.
Belaber's incoming, as you had your little picture a second ago. But what else do United need after that whole City game that you saw?
We need God. First of all, big up Ups, big up Riri, big up Tonio, big up Watch, and big up Tyler Fetcher in the building. Yeah, I mean, I was arguing with etc. I believe we lack desire, bro. Like we went to the game with a mentality that like it'll be easy. Like
Man, so
it's
white
Hull.
we can't
It's
even
only Hull,
see him. That's crazy.
bro. It's only Hull, bro. That's how we went to the game. We're gonna win this eventually, and that's if you go into everything in life with that mentality, you're gonna get cooked, no matter how good you are. So, like we need, and you can see like players like I had a love and hate relationship with Bruno. Now it's only love, but like people, Man United, I'll say again, Man United fans are the worst fans in the world. So
You're gonna have to pick a different background because you keep disappearing into it.
I told you, man.
There
Your
you
man
go.
is
Wow.
see-through.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
it's a lighting, bro. It's a lighting. I don't know why.
But yeah, sorry. Continue.
Am I good now?
Yeah. You're
So
good.
as I said, Balde, I'll be honest, I don't watch Barcelona, so I don't know anything about him. I watched Luis Hall yesterday. He cooked, but as the manager said, no chance of getting him. I just don't want a new Reguilon, I just want a competent left back that can genuinely kick Luke Shaw out of the.
Yeah, we're gonna have a problem with that Barcelona.
Genuinely,
he's not known for defending. He's very good at going forward. He's not known for defending. And again, I have to warn people: his injuries,
yeah. But what, like Luke Shaw and Balde, it's not making sense.
Charles is bad. You don't have to check. It's not good.
What?
Balde's injury record, Peter. Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Don't check.
Like I said, I was listening to Minna today because Minna did a show on his pros and cons, and yeah, them injuries, man.
I think he hasn't even hit 25 yet, so that is a major concern. Because if he comes to England and someone is going to leave it one on him, I hope to God he don't just walk off.
Charles, you see the way Gabby plays 3 months, goes missing 6 months, plays another 3 months.
Brother,
I
told you, man, that I'm done with.
But you see that to me, to Charles's point, how is it these other clubs can go out there and get these men and we can't get?
Whenever we do our own thing, there's always.
It depends what club you're looking at.
And then it's to your point, Raj. It's not like we don't have a scouting team. We have a scouting
But it
team.
all comes down to we're not willing to pay the money. That's what.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, if you're looking at a team like,
may I?
Hold on, Charles, one second. If you're looking at a team like Man City will spend 300 mil on their left back until they get it right. Man United are not going to do that. Right. If you look at other teams that develop players, the key thing is patience. Do you know that word, patience? United fans can't even accept a rebuild that's going to take 3 years.
We don't have patience.
By the first year, we want to win the league. Or 6 months, we want to win the league. If you're not
I
even
have
ready
I
for
have
a
a question
rebuild,
though. With all seriousness, how much did Arsenal play for Gabriel?
Like
How much did they play for
20.
20
Saliba?
something, I think,
yeah,
at the
20 or
time.
something.
How
It
much
was
did they
cheap.
play for Saliba?
Oh,
27.
Saliba was bought early, like
But
20 something too.
but Saliba was bought and then loaned out for 3
And
seasons. United are
Saliba
not
was on
having
loan.
that.
Yeah, but
No, I
Gabriel was playing
understand,
for.
but that's what I'm saying. I was like, we have to change up. It's not that we're not having that because it's obvious the formula that we're using hasn't been working for
No, but
13 fucking years.
Initial
no,
23 M's for Gabriel, by the way. 23 million Great British pounds.
and people,
And he
I
was
know,
crap for the first season.
he
Well,
he
Yep.
was
they're saying
poor.
2 seasons, but
He was
He was poor for
poor,
like
man.
3 years.
Yeah, but
It's
Gabriel
only
played in Croatia, bro. So
And it was the same thing for Saliba, 27 Great
Yeah,
British
but
pounds.
do you understand where I'm going with this? Like,
Yep.
this is where I'm going with this. If our formula, like you guys keep, oh, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We haven't been doing that for 13 fucking years, and it's obvious it's not working.
no, but
but even
my sorry,
Rashford said this.
but my counterpoint to that is, can you honestly pinpoint what we've done for 13 years? It's not.
No.
It's never been. It's never been. It's never been something consistent. We haven't consistently had a transfer strategy or something that we've gone. This is what we look. This is what we looked like at the start of this particular transfer strategy. This is what we look like at the end, because we 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 did 2 year. We do 1 year of high powered superstars,
Mhm.
and then the next year when we get Champions League, and it's time to build on those high powered superstars by bringing in perfect complementary pieces, or maybe another one or two superstars during the Woodward period, for example. What do? We go around and spend the the least amount of money possible by buying budget. You went from one for Mourinho's first summer. What was it? Mkhitaryan, Ibrahimovic, Pogba,
Pogba.
Yep.
and there was some
Herrera.
by
Oh no, that we signed.
and
Um,
by Lindelof,
Yeah.
if I'm correct.
Something like that, yeah.
So
And then the next
someone
one
check
was
it.
Fred.
And the next one was, I think, Fred Schneider.
Fred
Schneider. No, and
Deloa.
there was
No,
one more. I
wasn't
think
Deloa.
we signed a keeper also.
Lee Grant.
Yes, Lee
Yeah.
Grant.
Right. So I think that was the I think that was the
Do you know
the
what?
summer.
I remember how mad I was that summer. I remember how
Everybody
mad I
was
that
so-
was mad. We're
I
like, what
was
the hell?
fuming.
So sis, my point. So sis, that's my point. Like, when we've been, I would say there's been 2 times we have been on the precipice, where, no, I'm not saying we're gonna go win the title, but we finished second, might be distantly second. We have finished second. We've got Champions League, and we've gone right. What are we gonna do in the summer? And then we go scavenging in the sofa looking for the quarters,
Cigarette butts and coins.
yeah, and we're there on the corner going, yo, can you get? I don't have the dollars for the metro. I got here, but my phone's like, and right, and that's what we go. That's what we done there. And now this,
Yep.
and now this time, we're going again. In my opinion, and look, I can explain the financial metrics, but it's too fucking boring, and I can't be asked at quarter to 12 at night. You're going mid budget players with the hope you hit on something, or one of them progresses to be an elite level talent, rather than going out and buying an elite level talent. So my point being, you can say it's not worked for 13 years. What have we done for 13 years? We haven't
But don't
consistently
you
had a
think?
strategy.
I would even add,
but that
like-
formula that you just said, Waj, we did
Yeah.
that consecutively, where we weren't in Champions League when so we bought big. Then we got into Champions League. Then we didn't buy at all. Then we possibly got out of Champions League again. Then we bought big. So that in itself was a paradigm that we were using for a couple of years.
let me even add to that
No.
paradigm.
Am I
Most
wrong in
times we
that?
bought.
If I'm
Most
wrong,
times
tell
we
me I'm
bought
wrong.
big. No, but you're not wrong. But most time we bought big was the new manager. So that's another problem we've done. Double R said this. Rashford said it last year or the season before when you like at some point some people thought it was excuses, right? And I think I even listened to it. I thought, no, but you're meant to be consistent. But actually, when you look at it in the bigger picture, he was 100% right. People are cheering Arteta right now. The man's been there for 6 years. 6? Maybe 7. Sorry, correct me if I'm wrong. Right?
I thought it was 8.
I thought it was 8.
Okay, right. So he's been there for 8 years.
They said 8.
They followed his
Last
plan.
year they said 8 when he won. When he won, it was 8.
They followed his plan for 8 years to get to that one title, right? Not even talking about Champions League to add on to it now. Okay, he says 7. Either way, that's my point. They picked him. They said, we're going to follow this and see it to the end. All those jokes we were making about them finishing 8th and 5th, now they're sitting here comfortable and doing that. In that same time, we've had, was it a little bit of, we've had Ole, Double R, Ten Hag, Carrick, was it Rude? Right?
Yeah.
Then Amorim, and now we've got Carrick again. And none of that has been the same tactics, has been the same personnel, has been the same pathway, right? The scouting team has probably not changed at all throughout that period because our scouting team, when the player goes to somewhere else, we always find out we had the first dibs. But who's listening to it has changed. And yes, Ineos have 1 second, Charles. Ineos have a plan, sort of a plan, right? But it's not even being done properly. Last year was the attackers. All right, cool. We've got them. We improved on our goal scoring by 25 goals or whatever. This year, it looks like it's hardcore the midfielders. But even then, they're never buying the elite. So, for instance, our midfield now, Kobe is 21, Santos is 22, Beleba's 21, or something along those lines. And then you've got the oldie Bruno, and then you've got someone in between. So even if you look at that, do you even think that's a solid plan to go with? I would say no, because what should have happened is 3 senior players of quality, and then the 3 youngsters to come and take the place afterwards. Santos should have been a buy that we had last season to emulate Casemiro, to learn off Casemiro, right? Tielemans probably should have been there, and then Mainu would have learned off him, and then some eventually a replacement for Fernandez. Go on, Charles.
How is that possible with when we're only playing 1 game a week? That's just me. 1 game a week, Santos is on the bench every match week, just chilling. So there's no point. Secondly,
would we have been 1 game a week if we had those players already in?
Rather, it would have been one game a week. Amorim was the legend that we didn't know we needed.
I don't think. No. I don't think. We didn't always have 1 game a week.
We didn't always. We got knocked out of the Carabao.
We were still in the FA Cup up until what, February?
No, we got one. We got 1 match in both FA Cup and Carabao.
Yeah,
1 match only.
Fletcher knocked us out.
1 match only. We were knocked out of both after our first game. So that was just that. And this is why I said we have tried things and it hasn't worked. I remember that, and this is to Wajid's point. What have we done transfer wise? This is just to summarize everything. Yeah, when we were having those transfer issues, it was we don't get the manager his own players. We don't buy players for the manager. What happened when we gave a manager all he wanted? This is why I'm like, anytime we try to do what other people do, it never works out any which way. Okay, this person went to get a young manager. Us, we got our own young manager. How did that end up for us?
Do we have a manager that we're giving powers to completely?
Eric Ten Bloody Hag ran the club with the tightest fist in the world. He could squeeze water out of stone the way he held that club. What are you telling me? He got Anthony for 100 M's. He got Licha for 50 something plus.
Deal tells you.
Do you know
he
what?
was supposed to leave, and we doubled down by giving him the league Ashrawi and Ugarte. 60
One second. The reason why I questioned that is, for instance, he didn't want Casemiro. He wanted a different type of player, different profile. He got someone else because they went
answering his own calls, and he chose Casemiro.
He wanted De Jong. He convinced himself everyone on the
De Jong
planet,
didn't answer his phone call.
and Shaitan himself that he was going to get De Jong. Shaitan said, "Nah, listen, you gotta make another deal because that one ain't working for me, bro." And then we end up with Casemiro. That's how that one worked.
And I'm pretty sure,
Okay,
like,
so
then
maybe
like
it's
a lot
me,
of
because I
players
kept
come from his
thinking
agency.
we always stopped
Yeah.
with managers
there were
at
too
some
many.
point.
Yeah,
He
I'm
gave
pretty sure.
Mount the 7, 50
Hold
M.
on,
It's final
hold on.
season.
Tony hasn't talked for time.
Nah, I was
Let
gonna
me
say,
finish.
like,
that's
didn't
what
a
he
lot
said.
of players come from his agency. Like,
Yeah, no, Tony. If you go on the agency's website, they still have Hoyland as their record transfer.
yeah. So like, there's a bunch of people that came from like he
He got
benefited probably off
Rasmus,
of it.
you know, for 70 rock.
All right, let me just quickly read
Oh,
this
wait,
super chat.
sorry, no, hang on.
We should be asking, is a player like Hikaprier,
Hincape.
whatever, don't care about it.
Wow.
Even training,
Whatever. This is somebody paying their money. What are you on today?
It was only JJ. It was only JJ for God's sake.
It's only JJ. Yeah, he's all
I
right.
know it's only
That's
JJ.
like 2p for JJ,
Yeah,
bro. That's why I moved on to this one, because K-Flow 499. He really tried.
If it's anyone else, it's fine, man. It's JJ for goodness sake, man.
What the hell? Pocket, there's not even lunch money for him. Anyway, even training hasn't been the same under ETH and Amarin. It was physical. Under Ole and Carrick, apparently ball work, fitness isn't consistent.
Can I ask a question on this?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
They come from the Sir Alex school of football. Yes. Was that something that Sir Alex did?
I mean, as long as them man with match fit.
No. You too young.
I'm not 100% sure.
You're too young to answer this question. I'm asking them
So,
the likes of
old
Peter,
school-
Abs, and Waj.
In the 90s and in 2000s, they always did running. There was no if, buts, or maybe. They always had to do running, right? But Alex Ferguson was really good because he changed his backroom staff every 6 years or something like that. So they were always a different way of doing preseason. I have no idea how Ole and Carrick are allowing players to do their own fitness. I know those guys.
But that's
did it
why I'm
themselves.
asking the question, because if you come from a school where that wasn't a thing, how is it now you end up when you're in a coaching position that you're making it a thing?
Because
and that's why
Carrick,
I asked the
Ole,
question.
no, Carrick, Ole, Keane, Scholes, those guys would have done it themselves anyway. They were that
I have
sort of
just
people. Go on.
one question as well, and I've actually noticed this. Why do players join our club and gain weight?
Okay,
Because
there's a story about Lukaku,
Celebrating,
right?
bro.
That I've never
Players join
forgotten.
our club and they get Tielemans. Look at him at Leicester. Look at him at Man United.
Hang on.
Why are they gaining weight, brother?
I've told you,
Manchester has some of the best food.
You man don't know the food choice in
Brother, City players, we in the same place. Them man
No, they don't, because Eastland's the shit. Eastland's the shithole. You don't go to Eastlands to eat. Yeah, you see Trafford. Listen up. Hear me out. You see Trafford Park. It's about 10 minutes. It's about 10 minutes from Wimmy Road. Double apple mint shisha with a dip burger, bruh. Killing.
Brother, you are telling me you can't find a way to work that into your diet? 200 grand a rascal a week. You can sort something. How are man them coming here and looking chubby, bro? What's going on?
I always come back to this story because, well, again, it could be just Lukaku talking absolute nonsense, but there was a story about him. There was a story about him having an actual medical issue, and our medical staff never found it out until he went to Inter? Until he got to Inter. That's why he lost weight, like loads of weight.
Yeah,
but then also Juventus, Inter, most of the Italian people, the way they are so professional about every single thing they do there.
Yeah, but
like Evra's told you a story about how
Evra said that. Evra said he thought he was training at Manchester until he went to Juventus.
No,
and again, we just don't do that.
And also, if you're black and walking around Turin, yeah, like he probably fear. He's
Man
probably
said you
running
gotta be on your
time.
toes. Now you're an idiot.
He's probably he's running for his life all the time.
Word.
He's a runner. He's a trackster. Hang on. Why do you think Osimhen only lasted 18 months in Naples? Because the mafia was.
Brother, You see what them man did to my baller at Napoli, yeah? I can never forgive them. Never. But we'll just leave it like that.
But I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So okay,
18,
so on the
18 months.
Belabor front, we've signed another player that possibly, because we're not too sure, possibly is not starting till international break. So we're not getting, we are not getting that Yaman Dashin that Amanor was talking about in the midfield.
No, we got no yams.
So,
No yams.
No
Oh
yams.
wait, just quickly. Have you seen everyone's favorite KFC worker says we're in talks with Mateta?
I mean,
should we give him any ratings at all?
And apparently and
he
now
called Belabor early.
It's David Ornstein, bro. I blame Ornstein. Just answer your damn phone.
And there's a Turkish outlet that's saying apparently we're in talks to sign. Is it
Kadioglu at Brighton?
So I asked this question in our group chat, and I'm going to ask it again here. Who do you guys think will be the panic buy?
I think we've already done it personally with Baleba as he's in.
No, we've wanted him for so long, man.
That was Charles's answer. So
the
others did not answer. So I'm going to go around and I need you guys to tell me who you think is going to be the panic buy. Peter.
I don't think we're buying anyone, so.
If we buy Barcelona's a left back, that's the panic buy.
Tonio.
I don't think we panic bag anymore. We just underbuy.
We're just panicking.
Yeah, we just like buy like players that like
just panic and go to bed.
I don't know how to describe it. We don't really panic buy anymore.
He said just panic.
And then that's it.
Wad, you think there is a panic buy somewhere in there before the end of September?
Yeah, my baller. G is Junior.
With the harmonized chin. Okay, I see you.
My baller. My baller.
Yeah. Wait, but does he play left wing or like 9? Which one?
Listen, Charles. He plays where he wants. He's like R9, except Indian.
You might know we got the original R9 still. Don't be chatting about Rashi. We got R9 already.
Do you know what? I'm so disgusted by what you've just said. I'm so disgusted by what you just said.
Follow up. So then follow up to that. If we're not buying anyone and we're not panicking, right? We're not buying anyone. We're not panicking. This is our squad. But
I think we'll buy somebody.
But Labor doesn't start until after international break. Abs, I'm going to go into the next topic because your next topic is who is starting
always on point.
Who is starting in that midfield?
Can I give my starting? Can I give my starting 11, please?
Go ahead.
Right. So
wait, a real one or you're joking?
No, it's a real one. We need to play the Fletcher twins. Bring in JJ Gabriel, Ibrahimov, yeah, because they've all been there for preseason, haven't they? You know,
did you not see that man ball out against Ipswich? 5-0, brother. That man are ready.
Right,
break the youths.
Throw Chido Obe up front because he's been here all preseason.
Hariyama.
The way this guy takes a point.
How can I forget Harry? How can I forget Harry? What point am I searching?
Did you say Harry Hamas?
Charles agrees. Peter agrees. They're the fittest players, right?
Arma.
All of them ballers, all of them fit, all of them ready to go. Pre-proven even.
Dermot me, save the penalty.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean? Them are bloody pre-proven. These are ballers.
Against Leeds.
I'd run Darlow too. He saved he would have penalty shootout.
I mean, why not? Camison, bring that brother. Bring him immediately. Exactly. Where's that youth that had a bunch of like tattoos that was just everybody was breading him? I've forgotten his.
I thought I was Garnacho, to be honest.
Where's the
Hansen? Aaron Hansen. Something.
Did you see Garnacho for Aston Villa? Oh God.
I listen. I know people are more pettier these days on Twitter, yeah. But for someone to even waste their time clipping one bit of him and saying, "Yeah, this is what he done for 5 minutes," I just.
No, that guy's a baller too.
That training clip of him missing the goal is nasty.
Brother,
Because
that was the
Do you know what? Do you know what? They didn't even clip nothing else of that training.
That's what
you know other people would have missed that as well.
No, because I know, and,
that was
and
perfect.
I guarantee that training session was pre-season. You got there, man. You've been there 2.5 hours. Yeah, do you know to only have that 5 seconds of him in 2.5 is disgusting.
He could have showed him doing kickoffs like
the person hated him.
And I guarantee Peter. I guarantee it's the same for basketball. People miss the layups that they make 99 times out of 100, but if you're an elite hate watch, someone would have clipped that one layup, yeah, and then posted that shit. Do you know how much of a hater? Honestly, that's elite hate watch.
They are feeding us
2 hours of watching footage just to get a 5-second clip. Oh, you hate this guy. You hate this guy with all your life.
And I love to see it. I love to see it. I just
no. Sorry, yeah. Go on.
So I think Charles, to answer your question about why people get fat, I think
he knows all the sports.
Because they hang out with Luke Shaw.
He knows all the sports. He has all the memberships. They know him. The chefs know him by name. They know everything, bro.
We got a drive-through Greg's in Manchester. We got 2 drive-through Greg's, so don't worry about that.
A drive-through Greg's?
Bro, we got 2. Bro, there's 2 in Manchester. There's 2 in Manchester.
No. That is disgusting. That is
one in Sheffield. The one in Sheffield is a drive-through 24 hours, bro.
That is disgusting. That is disgusting.
Right.
I respect the Gregs.
But yeah, we were talking about the team.
But yeah, your team for the next game, Ipswich.
I mean,
no, the question was based on the conversation. See, you already sidetracked. The question was based on the fact that Balaba's not here till international break, and we're not getting no panic signings anytime soon. Who's starting in that midfield?
I feel like somebody said we had a BLM midfield, so we shouldn't make him a liar. I think Baleba with Mainu. I don't know if Abs agrees.
Didn't you just tell me Balaba's not starting till international break?
I thought you said just the team in general, not the team
you're
for
the one
Ipswich.
that said I wasn't listening.
Like kind of.
Bro, I'm saying we're talking about Ipswich.
So it's the team for Ipswich. Okay, yes. Cool. The team for Ipswich.
Can you put up the topic, please?
I'll put it on a second. Hey, Charles, do you want to answer that quickly though? While you're here.
Client is chilling, bro. Client is chilling. He's spending time with his babes. You know what I mean? Everybody trying to be serious. He's getting quality time. Like, let the nigga be happy, now. Bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Just leave him be. When he's ready, he will go Saudi. That's all.
Saudi.
Yeah, money did. He is impressed.
All right. Last topic. Oh my God, it's 12 o'clock already.
That's why I was trying to help you out. You wanted to leave. I'm trying to help you out. But...
Yeah, 11:30 did not work.
All right. Let me give my team. So we are going BLM in defense as much as we can. We're going Dogu left back. We're going Heaven center back. We're going Euro. I don't know if Euro counts for Abs, but to me he counts. So Euro goes there. Right back. I feel like we can break Hamilton.
It's the hair.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we can break Hamilton to give it a proper BLM back. Yeah, just there. Then in the midfield, we can do Mainu, we can do Tillemans, and does Santos count? Abi, he doesn't count.
Santos. Hold on. Why are you asking me? This is Amino's post, bro. Why are you asking me?
It's the hair and it's the hair and the color.
Why are you asking me?
I'm just because
this is Amino's question, bro.
Okay, sorry. I will not ask you. Everyone.
No, that was Amino's question, but you had stipulations, so
yeah. So I'm just. Sure. But anyways, Santos, Mainu, and Tillemans. And in the front line, we can have Umbumo, Ahmad, which other? Ah,
Ahmad,
my baller, Tynan
Ahmad,
Thompson.
Ahmad's
Baller.
injured.
Ahmad's
Well,
injured,
He,
Charles.
Well,
Ahmad,
apart,
No,
bro.
no, no.
apart,
Go off now. Go off the basic until the summer
Okay,
serve.
okay, fine.
Go off
We'll
the
go
basics and stuff.
Umbumo, Tynan Thompson, baller. And then everybody's favorite future striker of Man United, Chido Obi, BLM Manchester.
Brother, you skipped Rashford.
Okay, my bad. Rashi left wing.
R9. R9
R9.
Brother, I'm just
BLM,
here. I'm just one man.
You know what? I'm skipping. I told
just
you,
play.
please do me a favor. Pick a
Sorry,
proper
please
team.
hold on. Please, no vex, no vex. Sorry, boss. Mantanto is still in this club. I changed my mind again. I've changed my mind again. Rashi is going to play 9, the original R9. I don't know why I ever doubted him. And then Mantanto on that left wing. Let me see Ipswich. Let me.
All right, Antonio, I need a real team from you. Peter, I need a real team from you.
Wait,
Let's balance this out.
I'm not giving my team.
He skipped. He wanted to
Yeah,
make
just
his
go
team
ahead.
and then he skipped.
Yeah, I know. P is fine, isn't it? Abs hates anyone that isn't black, so it's okay. He's already made that point.
I understand.
No, he's already made that point.
Hey, Peter, you go next.
So, Lamens, Dalo, Yoro, Licha, Dorgu, Kobe, Santos, Bruno, Mbumo, Cunha, Sheshko. Simple.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool, thank you. Because when you said Cunha, I was thinking you're not playing him in strike.
No, left. No.
Yeah. That works perfect. Yeah, that's perfect there. That is. Antonio.
Okay, I'll go Shaw, Heaven, Maguire, Delo, Cunha on the left, Bruno on the 10, Santos, Kobe, and Brumo, and then Sheshko.
Cool. And Riri.
Shaw, Martinez, Maguire, Dalo, Santos in the 6, Kobe, Bruno, Dorgu on the left, Sheshko in the middle, or Sheshko or Xerxes in the middle, and Buemo on the right.
He's not gonna play Xerxes. There's a Vesuvius not gonna run before he plays before he starts Xerxes.
So
I
okay, I'm going to say what I'd like to see, and I think if we don't,
Waj, are you going to give a serious lineup, or you don't really care?
Who, me?
Can I give a serious lineup since
No.
That was
you
your
can wait.
serious lineup.
You can wait now.
Hamilton,
My lineup's
Thompson.
going to be. Hold on a second. My lineup's going to be. I would like to see. Let's put it this way. Of it, Lemons in goal. Left back Mazarari, right back Delo. Centre back will be. Oh shoot. Shoot. No, it's gonna be Maguire and Leacher. I think I actually want to see Leacher get on the pitch, but I'm worried about him. So maybe the first sub will be Heaven to replace him. Menu and Santos, but I don't want to play two holding. I want Santos by himself, and I want Menu as an 8, and I want Bruno as the other 8, not as a 10. Then on the right, hold on. On the right, and Mbuemo. On the left, Dogu, and on the left are Rashford. Then up front will be.
You were about to say R9. You were about to say R9.
I was, and I just realized how stupid that sounds. So I changed my mind. Yeah, I know.
Right. You were there with it. You will come around.
I was about to. I really was about to. But yeah, Rashford, Sesko, and Mbuemo up front I think we need to leave Santos by himself as the 6, like literally play him as a holding and then 2 8s. I don't want the 2 holding mid stuff anymore because it's redundant anyway. Because we know Santos is going to be the last man anyway.
I feel like
space.
Santos has a better goal scoring record than Mino, from what I have heard. So why is he the one sitting? Also, when Mino played with Casemiro, Mino sat most of the time. So I don't really see Mino.
You said this last season. You said this last season, and I didn't believe it. Although I didn't see it because I saw Casemiro went up for corners and went up for few attacks. Yes, but majority of the time he was the deeper person. Mainly is what's the term? Oh, let's just say it's someone that keeps the ball moving, keeps the ball ticking.
That's
you can't always do that from a deeper position.
Yeah, he was the one that came back and got the ball off the keeper though, so that's why he was like down there most of the time.
That's why he looks, because he's comfortable.
Yeah,
you don't want
Casemiro where that
doing
kid is concerned. Can he eventually turn into probably a box to box?
Menu.
He will never be a box to box.
No, I don't know about that. I don't even see him as an attacking player. The more I watch him, I think he's more of a DM. The more I watch him,
I thought he was a 10 in Amorim's system. He was a 10. He was perfect as a 10.
Who was perfect?
Everybody was talking that.
That's what people were saying.
I'll be honest. Based on what he's done,
that's why I said
on what he did
I've watched him.
No, but based on what he did for Ten Hag and his technical ability, I didn't want. I knew he can't play the 2 8s because that's too much. That's mobility has never been his strength. Sorry, let's just keep it back. I thought he could play more as a 10.
But he doesn't put up the numbers to go with playing in that position for us, or to be honest, to play in that position in general. Menu, I don't see Menu as like a creator or a goalsman in any way, shape, or form.
No, but he's dribbling. So, his dribbling can allow. He's technically able to do that. That's my point.
Busquets could move just.
This
as
is what
good
you know.
as
What this is the crux of a lot of the conversation I've had about this. He's technically able to do more than he's given for me. Right, his ability on the ball, he's able to beat a man in a tight corner and able to find a pass and play a 1-2 should really push him up higher. He should be doing this. Is an I know this name is going to hit people's ears and everyone's going to go nuts, but he should really be able to mimic what Iniesta was doing. That's what I think Kobe could do.
Agree.
With his ball ability, he should be Whoa, wait. Whoa. Let's stop.
You both
second.
agree?
Did you just say you agree with me?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You both agree.
Fuck that. Fuck what I'm saying, bro. Fuck what I'm saying, bro. Fly out the window. Forget what I'm saying. Fuck what I'm saying, bro.
We're changing. So Kobe is
no. In all seriousness, for what he looks like, body shape, movement, everything, that's who we should be mimicking. Right, and or if you want to, if he does get the passing range, you can knock it down to Xavi. Those are the sort of players he has to mimic.
I feel like if we're doing like modern day, he reminds me of like Frankie. That's why I'm like he should be.
Let's not downgrade.
Yeah, I agree.
De Jong reminds me of Frankie De Jong.
Yeah.
No, the reason why he can't is the reason why, and I don't want to say this because this someone's going to link it to race at some point if they want to rage bait, right? I don't think he's.
There's
you don't think
no
he's right?
Wait, no, because when you look at the players that did that sort of role, the Pirlo,
you'll say he's the wrong color. Just say he's the wrong color.
No. I'm not saying it's the wrong color. No. I'm not saying it's the wrong color. No. Listen, shut up, people.
I'm gonna cut the chase.
No, because I'm a football person. I don't do things by race.
You didn't bring up Seedorf. You didn't bring up Rijkaard. You went straight white.
Rijkaard and Seedorf started their careers further forward and then dropped back when they got older. We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think he's in the mindset of the Pirlos, the Busquets, even Frankie de Jong at one point, even though right now he's shit. Or like the Rodriguez. I don't see him in that mode. Sorry. And I gotta take this guy out because he's trying to turn it into a racism thing. It's not. Yeah.
So okay, with saying all of that, do all 4 of you, because you took out Watch, or 5 of you think that Kobe should start over Tillermans come Sunday?
Yeah,
Any day of the week.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is a game of no consequence. We should be winning with or without people being 110% fit. So play him.
Do we know if Sesko is 100% again, or is he still playing with the knock?
He
we're
looks
hoping,
like he
innit?
was playing with the knock when he came on. He looks stiff. Maybe all that muscle isn't really doing him well. Who knows?
I mean, his hops are still what they are.
No, he used to
that
jump,
one,
but like
that one jump, I saw him go up. He
yeah,
was
but I don't know. There was a time the ball
heads
came
and shoulders above everybody else in that box.
in. Yeah. No, but he really needs to get match fit if we're gonna start using him, because when he came on, he looked lanky, but like in a stiff
I'm
way. I
sorry,
don't know
I'm
how to
gonna
put it.
I'm gonna say what I said last week. I'm gonna echo what Charles said. For Ipswich, they should have if people are say up 70-80%. It shouldn't matter. Right. The one that I literally our opening 2 games were the 2 favorites for the relegation. They had their wake up call last week. If they are shit in the opening home game after that performance,
It's our home.
Yeah, it's our first home
Nah,
game.
play the youth. Play the youth. We should
It's
be
our
winning.
It's our first home game. If they are shit in our
We have
opening home game
back-to-back home games actually.
after that performance, then burn down the stadium.
Now it's time for tactical analysis, bro. While you're burning down the stadium, we can do everything.
My dog.
Did you just say Corcani?
Right, but it's no, because Peter hit them, Canny and the 1958, bro. That's Gogeta. That's
Just
Gogeta.
Kanye on his own is, bro. We are cooking.
But all joking aside, it shouldn't matter what team he put. It genuinely should not matter what team he puts out.
We're not that Man United anymore, unfortunately.
No, but it's not about being that Man United. Hull was your wake up call. You can't play a 70-80%. You have to be ruthless like you. I'm saying Arsenal are way ahead and all that, but you have to be ruthless like Arsenal. You have to find a result like Chelsea did. You have to find a result like Man City did. Hell, you even have to find a result like Liverpool did. Might have only been a draw. It was still a draw.
Yep.
It should not matter, in my opinion, who is on the pitch on Sunday night. But I know what these bastards are going to do Sunday night, because we're the showpiece Sunday night. I know what these knobheads plan on doing Sunday night. I can sense it. I can sense it.
But for me, there's a way to lose, bro. Like,
if
the ball is not going in. Sorry, Charles.
Sorry. You said if the ball is not going in.
But let me explain.
Charles,
if we're creating and the ball is not going in, and you see like you made like 15 chances, and you concede a lucky goal, then I'll say okay. We tried. We gave our best, but we didn't give our best.
That's more than fair. No, I understand. I'd still, but
no tackling, no dueling, nothing.
I don't understand that one though, because kind of like to echo what Wajid said, we can't spend 200+ million of talent, proven talents. Man, got 15 chances, we cannot score one. This is not Beans, brother. It's Ipswich at home. No,
I'm talking about Hull.
Oh, Hull City. Okay, yeah.
We lack desire. Like we didn't want to the players.
Yeah, right.
They didn't want to be there.
All the bullshit, the bullshit excuses go out for me. Go out the window Sunday. I know we said tactics and all that. Do you know if they're not up for the game on Sunday? If they don't want to smash
in front of their crowd, nah.
Yeah, if they don't want to smash 3 or 4 goals, I'm not saying we're gonna win by 3 or 4. But I'm saying if it's not consistent, oh my God, we smacked the crossbar. How did he not score? If it's not, we've wasted a hat full of chances. We've gone 2-0. It should be 5. This is how I personally I think the game should be playing out. If it's not, yo, we win a 1-0, 2-0, but it's like, yo, how did we not score? How did we not score six? And we're sat here next week going, yo, how did Mbumo needs to be more clinical? Cunha needs to be more clinical. Sesko needs to be more clinical. Bruno needs to be less wasteful because there was two chances instead of taking the pot shot. There's two chances should have been created. That should be the conversation next week. It should not be why are we only scraping past Ipswich? What the fuck is going on? And that to solve Peter's point, there's a way you lose games. There's a way you win games. For me, and then you can finish around with everyone else. But for me, Sunday's got to be Hull was a blip. There's 37 games left. There's 37 games left in the season. However, wherever we finish and however the season plays out, is how the season plays out. But Hull was just that off kilter, people coming back, not on form, whatever else. They got their wake up call. Now go and let's get the season started.
Yep.
Excuse me.
That's a great point to finish off as well. Let me give the others a chance for you guys to say your last words. Antonio, I'll go with you first.
Charles,
Charles,
much to
Tia,
say, just
and
go out
then
and win.
Riri.
To be honest, just go out and win because, like I said, I think I said we had to win 3 out of 5 games. So it's already one's down. We didn't win, so got to win the next 3 for me. So just go out and win.
Yep. Sweet. Charles.
I don't really have anything to say football-wise. Tonio, did you have a beard?
Yeah.
Because I don't know, did you like CGI shave it, brother? Because I don't know, you've been looking weird. I've been wanting to say something, but I was like, I don't know. Like, you see,
putting him on the maze like that.
Yeah, like it looks like CGI. It looks like the beard is still
CGI.
there, but it's not.
That's
It's not. You know what I mean? That's all I had to say.
That's your last point. That's
all I had to
fantastic.
say.
Pia, last point.
YN on YN crime, you know. It's just,
He's a YN.
yes.
Nah, I'm definitely older than him.
How old are you?
How old are you?
25.
I'm 31.
Nah, you're 23, bro.
Come on, he's not a YN. That's Uncle Tony, fam.
Uncle Tony was crazy.
That's Uncle Tony. Like, what are we saying here? I need to be respecting people, bro.
Jeez.
Hey, Pia, go on.
Charles, don't ever change,
finish your
bro.
point.
Don't,
I could never.
Yeah, just
don't.
win the next 3 before the international break, bro. I'm not going 1 month without football. Sitting at 15th. So please.
Jesus.
When is the international break?
20th of September to the 10th of
September.
October, I think.
To the 10th.
Can't be the 10th if we're playing Spurs on the 10th.
Well, that's
what Abs
That's
means.
literally our first game, yeah.
Our next game is the.
Oh,
That's
after the
what
22nd of September.
Like, damn.
Yeah,
Why
something
do we
like
have this useless international?
like this-
we just had the World Cup. Like,
Bruv, don't even get me started. So stupid. But yeah. That's everything here, Peter?
Yeah.
Riri?
I'm a fan. I'm not a tactician. I'm not gonna come here, and this is no diss on Antonio because I'm sure this is what he does for a living. But with numbers and whatever, I'm not gonna come here with all of that pivot and tables and graphs and whatever.
Please
I just
continue. Please continue, Antonio.
No, it's okay. It's the way like I understand stuff. So
No,
like,
I'm not
I don't take
knocking
it as a
him.
dig,
By
yeah,
all
so-
means, come in and
This is a
do your
compliment.
thing, bro. If that's how you understand it, by all means, do your thing. I'm not knocking you. But my point, what I'm trying to make is I am one of those fans that's not my concern. My concern is going out there and actually showing that you want to be on the pitch and playing for the badge. A badge that a lot of men would give up to play for.
Men
So-
have died for.
Well,
like Riley.
literally.
Oh my god.
I can't take you seriously, brother.
Oh my
He
god.
was on this. He was on the stream. He was on the member stream. What are we doing?
Swear.
I missed it.
Yes, Charles, he was on the members stream.
Yo, Charles,
You man will ask me for anything except the good shit.
He was on the members stream, Charles. Yes, but barring what Waj has said, I just need them to what I saw on Saturday morning at 7:30 in the morning here in the US on the East Coast, 4:30 on the West Coast, because I know we have fans on the West Coast, and other places in the world that it was 4 a.m. in the morning. Please, you have fans that support this club just to support this club, and we just want to see you guys. To Peter's point, there's a way to win and there's a way to lose. I don't want to see us just go out there and just give the game away, bro. I can't watch that. I cannot watch that week in and week out. It's not something that I can do as a fan. I really can't. So please, come Sunday, go out there and give it 110%. If at the end of the game we don't come away with the win, but you put it all on the line and you know, good.
Thank you very much. Sorry, I had to put that comment up because that thing.
We need it though. We need it.
No, play it, bro. Play it.
Joyce, I can't even, I'm gonna tell you, man. That's currently my text tone. So
Tonio, by the way, Vibes has been saying in the chat this whole stream. So you are sitting in that man's house.
That being your own.
And he's not home.
but basically, my yardies are getting annoyed because there's just this voice that keeps going off my head. And if you can't book up on the bit, my mom lost her shit this morning because my phone goes off at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I forgot telling me, and you just heard at 5 in the morning, and if you can't book up on the pitch, then it's just what it is, isn't it, man? So I was like, yo, my fault. But I mean, I hear all it's inspirational to me. Like,
Rena is.
How is this inspirational?
It's the chief, bro.
Whoa, great one. Great one. Blocked. Absolutely blocked. Blocked. So, someone block him because I can't do it.
That comment was insane.
Block.
Well, that's a Debbie Downer.
Fucking hell, man. Anyway, let me get my last point out so we can end it here.
Are you gonna play the voice note? Are you gonna play?
No, it's the comment. This idiot guy left, man.
The comment. Yeah, but it's gone though. Somebody took it out. No.
No, I did, but I need to block the guy instead, bro. Crazy. Anyway, let me listen. My last point is my last 2 points. One, United just find a way to fucking win. No if buts or maybes, right? Just find a way to win because we can't start the season like this. You can't be losing the fans like this. You can't be making us be number one topic for the enemies like this already. Like seriously, fucking just find a win. And then other things outside of football, I say this all the time, and I really mean it this time. Please, guys, check on your friends. Pray for your family, friends, and everyone else. And everything outside of that. Take big care of your health. Yeah? Take big care of your health. Make sure you're being checked regularly. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for the show.
Hey, that's the outro.
Thank you very much for all the super chats. Crash, thank you very much for the membership.
And we have.
And by the way, the likes.
We ended with 78 likes. So big up.
Yes. Big up. I asked for 55. You gave us more. Thank you very much. Roger, are you gonna play the thing or should I just end it?
Oh yeah, hold on. Give me 30 seconds. Give me 30
Hey, Crash, I don't need that to be. I don't need you to post that. Thank you very much.
What is the yo chat, right? I know we make like borderline jokes here. People got to chill in the chat, genuinely, yeah. because there's been the young thing cool, but there's been one or two insane comments to end this whole show. People got to, I genuinely, people got to chill. No, honestly, like,
do you know what? Do you know who started it? It's this fucking guy Vibes as well. That comment,
bro. Vibes be fizzing the pass, and man then don't take the touch, bro. They just go with it.
Vibes puts it in one way where you can figure out what he's saying, but he's not actually going to say it. Then someone else just jumps and goes, "No, I'm
exactly, bro. No touch taken. They just go for it."
I didn't think it was that bad. I'm so glad you've commented again, so I can just ban you completely. Thank you very much.
Remember, join me. Try.
Anyway, to finish, I hope you'll.
Well, he technically apologized to Watch, so.
Hold the ban.
Everything. Yeah. It is Waj's choice. You know, he decides. You know, shake on shake.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I sat here and called Charles the N-word, Charles ain't gonna just
holding a ban.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, I would sue you. Now I know that you have.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like I ain't gonna go wrong. Yeah. Anyway, so get enough.
If you can't cope up on the pitch and doing the training, the exit is that way. And we move in it. We move on.
Move in it. Move.
How is that your text message?
We move in it.
We move.
We move.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take it when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Who are you on? Your club! I said drop a bomb, Dad.